Okay, great morning. Well, as usual, the orange blob is leaning on the Republic Uglies to shut down the government. Okay? So Johnson's trying to get it pushed through to March, short term, when they have control of everything. But the blob is leaning on them to shut down the government. So let's look and see how this is working. Yeah, the argument, the whip. He's out there trying to, again, lean on them, pressuring them, threatening them, all the lovely little things that Trumpenstein does to show he's big and large and in charge. So he thinks. But what's going to happen with this? So it's about the arguing, the pressure. I just dropped the card. Doesn't work if they're on the floor, does it? So let's see what we have here. What can you tell me about this? Trumpenstein move to lean on him. Okay, tower moment. Blow it up. Arguing. Blow it up. Trumpenstein says blow it up. Blow it up. Okay? So that's what the reading's about. Trumpenstein's argument to just blow up the government. Because I want to prove that I am large and in charge. Okay? So the energy coming into it is about the marriage, the contracts, the alliances, etc. The cup, the empty cup, what are they going to fill it with? What are the emotions behind this of an obstruction? Okay, so he's trying to fill this cup, leaning on them emotionally, okay, to say that you are contracted to me, you're Republicans, you got to do what I say, okay? So what's going on now with it is about those that are coming together, the love cycle, about moving this forward, taking action, the action that's being taken of dark clouds, okay? So that doesn't look good, does it? Let's see what the challenge is conversations that are taking place behind the scenes, conversations about, not liking what's coming down, but hoping for the best. And looking at this deeply with a magnifying glass, really looking at what's taking place here with the outcome of anchoring in what's rapidly coming, a rapid movement of something new, okay? So it looks like they're trying to change direction. So the foundation is the argument that you guys are on my payroll. We've got this love fest going here. And his trying to make these, anchoring in these conversations. The center of it is about the big blow up. The cup, what they're filling it with, this movement forward, not liking what's coming rapidly. Above it, Trump, again, trying to obstruct this dark things he's putting in and them looking at it looking at it with a magnifying glass and doing something new. So let me get these out of the way. And we'll see what's underneath the surface of it. So underneath the surface of it, an ending the harvest, ending that harvest that's being written. Okay. So I'm going to pull the tarot as well with this, but it looks like he's going to absolutely blow it up. Blow it up. So if he blows it up, he succeeds in getting them to just close off the government. What's going to happen? Let's look at the tarot and see what it says. I'm going to use the Darkness of Light cards. Now, he's tried before and it didn't work, but let's see what the cards, the tarot says this time. So the reading's about defending, okay? Standing on the precipice, defending. This, what they're trying to sell, the merchant, what's trying to be sold for a victory. Defending the wish-fulfilling card for a victory. Let's see the energy coming into this. Okay. It's about the family. And many times this is my card for, you know, the whole Magatonian drama. This abuse of power that he's trying to do. Trying to railroad the Repugly-Uglies there. And tie them up. Feeling tied up. This abuse of power. Surrounding them with these thoughts. Because he's got Elon and says, you know, if you guys don't do what we say, we're going to make sure you never get elected again. Okay? So what's going on now with it is about holding on to power in the world, the action, deciding what action to take. And battling through, feeling like they are in this battle, feeling tied up because he wants the victory. The challenge is what's being worked on, the work that's being done daily there, an agreement. When it comes to continuing to hold on together, holding them in check, the outcome, sitting with these things, gathering, collecting, contemplating it. We've got again the harvest, not liking the harvest that's coming in with it, and feeling out in the cold, okay? Out in the cold. Are they going to go towards the light? Are they going to go? There's a door open there. Okay, but we'll see. So the foundation is his wanting the victory, trying to tie them up mentally by, his usual thing, blackmailing. If you don't do this, so they're struggling with it. The challenges, this coming together and feeling a bit out in the cold. Now, will they go towards the light? Will they go do the right thing? Or will they bend to Trumpenstein? At the center, we have his wish-fulfilling card. He's sitting there. He wants to say, I'm the merchant, and I'm telling you what you're going to do. This abuse of power. They're sitting there trying to figure out the next move. The challenge is having an agreement when it comes to the harvest, being unhappy with the harvest. Above it, it's about protecting. We have the Magatonian family. Who's got the power, holding on to the power out in the world. And again, this is what's being worked on and what they're holding to and contemplating at this point. Okay? Underneath of it, let's see if it'll tell the tale. The cup is coming in, full cup. His abominations he wants to do. There is judgment coming in with it when it comes to him being in the White House and his arguments and the things that they are struggling with him, wanting to perhaps temper things because inwardly they've got the truth of what's going on. Now, Mike Johnson is trying to be temperate. He knows the truth of this, but will he, again, accede to what Trumpenstein wants? Controlling the world, not liking what's coming down and what they're building. When it comes to, guess who? Trumpenstein, who's just pissed off and not happy with anything. Okay? He's just not happy with anything. So it looks like it totally hasn't been decided yet, but it's leaning towards shutting it down. The new action, new thing coming in. So I'm going to just ask, if they shut it down, what's going to be the outcome of that? Let's pull 3 cards and see. Okay, it's about his, I don't want to say leadership, but about his, what he's implementing, what he's putting out there, okay? When it comes to having to beg for what they want, okay? I've got power and you have to beg. Okay, that's it. So that's what he's offering. What he's offering up is, underneath of it all, he's crazy. Okay? He's crazy. He's crazy. He's out there. He's miserable. So he's going to try to abuse his power and make everybody pay. Okay? That's it. You're going to come to me. You're going to have to beg for whatever it is you want because I'm in charge. Okay? I'm the one that's activating this. This is what I'm offering. It's retribution. I'm going to make you pay. So how well is that going to work for him in the end? If he gets his wish and they shut down the government, okay? If they shut down the government, how is this going to work for him in the end? It's going to be the outcome, the abuse of power. Manipulation, his manipulation, the abuse of power and his manipulation. okay? When it comes to democracy, they're going to be sitting there looking at this, contemplating this about his manipulations. Let's keep going. So when it comes to his abuse of power, they're not liking the harvest. They're not liking what's coming down with it. They've got information. They've got a hold of these things still, okay? They know the writing on the wall, in other words, and what he's trying to get away with, okay? The things he's trying to get away with. Above it, the government, position of the government at that point, what's being offered up, the message that's being put out with that. Wanting justice, looking for justice, okay, justice as he tries to get away with this. So it doesn't look like it's going to benefit him in the end. It's going to push people to looking at the steal, the things he's trying to get away with, and wanting to get justice. So it may wind up, again, if he gets to have it shut down, it's going to backfire on him. Okay? It will backfire on him. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.